Artist Tieu lives and works in Berlin, Germany. Civic Floor is her first exhibition in Canada, and in it, the Vietnamese artist explores military technologies, the bureaucracy of immigration, and prison systems.
I think when you encounter this exhibition, the artist intends that you feel a little overwhelmed and as if you're being watched, which is definitely the theme and sort of the kind of ambiance that you feel, as if you're not quite imprisoned, but we do have an encounter with things like metal and steel and these very industrial objects that is very cold.
Dominating the center of the space are large steel sculptures. At first glance, they appear to be simple geometric shapes.
And if you're just tall enough, you can peek over them, but we also have a ladder in case you want to see over. And you'll see inside is a floor plan. And the floor plan is of different models of prison systems over the last 100 years. And inside the spaces of where the actual inmates' rooms would be, it's all filled with earth. Earth is sort of a symbol of the land that these structures are built on, but also of the idea of national borders, of these things that we might not think too much about unless we are actually forced to come into contact with them. And for most of us, that might be something like the system of traveling, of passports, of visas, of a whole slew of bureaucratic systems, but for someone who's trying to escape, feels that they're in danger and is trying to enter into a new country, these systems are very restrictive, they're very threatening, and that earth is kind of a nice connection between the idea of the prison as a restrictive system to the wall works. And these works are realizations of different types of paperwork from asylum applications in the United States. And what Tieu has done is removed the questions and only left the boxes of what each migrant would have to fill in. And the metal plaques underneath each work essentially measure those empty spaces in millimeters. Someone's life has to be fit into these tiny little millimeters on these pieces of paper that then have to be filed through a bureaucratic system. So it's really looking at how these systems, these government systems, these civic systems that we come to know as maybe objective or neutral are actually a lot more insidious, a lot more controlling and restrictive than we think.
There is also an art film that explores military technologies.
The film is investigating Havana syndrome, which it was all over the news many years ago, and she's interested in how whatever that was is still quite unknown to us.
The exhibition is on now until June 1st at Oakville Galleries at Centennial Square. For Halton News, I'm NIKKI Wesley.